What's up, YouTube?
What's up, YouTube fam?
I'm really her.
I'm really him.
And we're really them. Welcome to Dave&Lala's channel.
Alright, y'all. So, look. We've been getting...
Well, we got to introduce Yara. This is really the baby.
The baby. Nah, her name is Yara.
Look up, Yara. Say cheese.
Hey, pretty girl.
She's almost 3 months, guys.
Alright, so, we did a Q&A. You know, these are questions that that's most frequently asked. So, we decided to do a Q&A. But before we get into the questions, please go hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you ain't already tuned into the channel. Also, follow us on all social media. What's your IG, babe?
_Lala.
Alright, and then you can go find me at Dave&Lala 40. Alright, follow us on Facebook too.
That's also Dave&Lala 40.
Exactly. Alright, well, let's get into it.
Okay, so our first question is, when did we have our first kid, and do we want more kids? We had Jaden.
Yeah, Jaden.
He was born in 2011. I was 16 and he was 18 when Jaden was born. I was still in high school. And do we want more kids? I do.
That's it for me.
I just want one more. I want a son.
Nah,
another son.
That's it. I'm getting a vasectomy, y'all. That's 5. That's 5 kids. But yep. What was the question again?
When do we have our first kid?
Oh.
And do we want more?
Oh yeah. We had our first kid. Oh, from me. I'll give you my, perspective on that. We were in high school. She was 15
when I got pregnant.
Yeah. That was probably like I don't know. Yeah. But anyways, we'll get past that. We'll keep going. So how did we meet?
Well, I guess I noticed him first. It was the first day of 9th grade, high school. And he was a junior, first day of his junior year, and we had the same bus stop. And I was there early because, I'm a freshman and I don't want to miss the school bus. This is my first time ever riding a school bus too, by the way. And him and his friend came walking down Hassel Avenue. And I was like, oh, they're cute. But we were friends first before we ever got together. It was almost 2 years before we actually started dating. And we were close friends. Like, I knew a lot of stuff about him that he couldn't remember and stuff like that.
Yeah, I don't remember that. That's her, way of looking at it.
You don't remember what? You don't remember what?
You didn't say nothing to me at that day.
No, not okay. I guess that's not the day with me. That's the day that I seen you.
Yeah.
So the day we actually started talking, it wasn't long after that though. But I don't remember the actual day. We used to wrestle in the back of the school bus.
Yeah, you're right.
And it used to be a lot of us. And I remember I slapped the hell out of you for touching my titty.
I know, man. Hey, man, I had the top part right here pierced. Man, if y'all ever had this pierced, y'all know how painful it is. That shit hurt so bad.
Yeah,
so bad,
he
so
was
bad.
used to girls allowing him to do what they want to them because he was popular and he was an athlete and everybody knew Lil Dave. But I didn't play that. You're not going to just touch my body parts without asking me. So when he grabbed my boob, I slapped the hell out of him.
It
made his ear bleed.
It was a joke. You slapped the hell out of me. All right.
It's not a joke. Don't touch me.
All right. So, next question is, why did we move to Houston? For those that don't know, we're from Vegas. I'm actually born there, born and raised.
I'm from there also.
So, actually, it was me. It was my idea to move here.
Because I hated the idea. I did not want to leave Vegas. I didn't want to leave my family. I didn't want to leave my friends. I was so upset.
Listen, y'all,
he was trying to move me across half the country by myself. I cried and I threw a fit and I argued and I cussed and I was pissed off.
Yeah. But I was just like, man, we need change. I don't want to stay here no more. Let's just move to Houston. No, it wasn't no other play out. Let's just move to Houston. And I got, a couple family members here, but it was just, let's just try something new.
I became okay with it maybe like 2-3 months prior to the move. I mean, I really liked it. I enjoyed coming out here, house hunting. I liked the land.
And
you can't get land in Vegas like this.
Right, and then when we moved out here, we actually bought this home. This is our first home. We didn't buy a home in Vegas. We came here, we bought a home, and that was a big accomplishment. A very exciting moment for us. And we had a realtor. I don't know how I'm getting to all of this stuff, but we found a bunch of houses before we came here, and we got here and didn't pick any of those houses. We ended up finding this house on our own. And it's been great, but that's for another story. I'll do like maybe a house tour for y'all later. What's the next question?
What motivates us? Definitely the babies.
Yeah,
our babies. Kids. If you guys don't know, David's gone a lot because he truck drives. So our kids complain about him being home every day.
Yep.
So our motivation is them to get him home every day so that the kids can see their daddy every day.
Yeah, the kids and my wife, they most definitely motivate me. I always aspired to be something great and, to be my own boss, to work for myself so I can always spend time with them. And I'm on track doing it, it's just taking a little longer. We also started YouTube. So we, for those that don't know, we have a couple trucks, but it's not enough to where I can be at home.
Well, that actually goes into the next question someone asked. What do we do for work?
Oh, right. So that was that question.
He's a truck driver in our own trucking business, Heinz Logistics. If you look us up.
Yep. If you already got experience, come holler at me.
And I'm a stay-at-home mom. I take care of home and the kids, do all the cooking, the cleaning, the laundry, and I go and have fun with them. I take them to all the amusement parks.
All the nagging.
Because you come home and you mess up stuff and leave.
Yeah. Anyways, why are we making YouTube videos? That was kind of in there too, wasn't it?
Yes, to make money.
To make money, so that way every day just feel like it's just a day at home, us having fun, why not vlog it, why not record it and get paid to do it, and, I can open up other streams of income, I don't know, what else? Shit, I just wanted to try it, man. I saw a lot of YouTubers and they kind of motivated me as well, watching DDG and, Prince Family, Corey and Carmen them, and shit, I watched them like a couple years ago. Next thing you know, they done blew up. So I was like, well, why not? I got a personality for it. She did too.
I mean, I wasn't really for it at first. I just didn't like the idea of everybody seeing my life. But he was like, we do jokes and stuff on each other on a regular. We do interesting things on a regular. A lot of people like watching us, like our Facebook, our regular Facebook pages and stuff like that. Why not just record what we do every day?
Yeah, and then she also didn't like the fact that people will end up knowing her that she don't know. She hate that.
It makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I have to be on guard.
Yeah. Oh, I sneak this for you, man.
What is my skincare routine? It's really nothing major. Like
flawless, huh, baby? It is.
It's I just wash my face with hot water in the morning.
Oh, also, guess what? She don't wear makeup, y'all.
And
that's her face.
That's
night, really her.
At night, though, I do use witch hazel. It's a great primer. My grandma actually got me on that. I just wipe my face with witch hazel, go to bed, and I swear by eczema cream. If you guys don't know, when I was younger, I had eczema. So I got used to eczema cream, and our oldest son Jaden ended up getting eczema, but his wasn't the regular cream. They kind of moved his up, and I started using that about 5 years ago, and it just works for my face. He hates that I put it on my face almost every day. He thinks it's crazy, like I'm poisoning myself. But it works for me. It balances my skin. I'm not oily, I'm not dry, I'm not getting unnecessary bumps or zits or whatever. It just works for me. So, I mean, hot water in the morning. At night, I do witch hazel. And I also use my eczema cream, or Jaden's eczema cream, in the morning also. That's it.
I don't put nothing on my face and I look like this. I don't need all that. I don't need all of that. I woke up like this.
Flawless.
Yeah, but oh, how long have I been growing dreads? Oh, it's about to be 10 years.
Yeah, right before Jaden was
About
born.
to be 10 years, right before Jaden.
May of 2011.
Yeah, I had just started that year when we found out that we were having a kid. And it's been, 10 years.
So it probably was like the end of April then. Did you have him on your birthday?
Yeah. I had just started them.
So April of 2011 is when you
Oh,
started.
she falling asleep. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, so yeah, I got it. Started growing them with our firstborn.
Now they go to his butt, at least the top of it, like his.
Yeah,
butt
y'all,
crack.
man. For those that got long dreads, y'all know what I'm talking about, man. When these muds get wet, it's like the heaviest thing on earth. Like it's gonna break my neck or something. I don't know when I'm gonna cut it, but I don't know. What's the next one? Your scariest moment. That was another question. What's your scariest moment?
Definitely when I thought I lost Jaden in the mall when he was like 2 years old. No, you remember that? When we were at GMC, I think we was looking at shark pills for your knee.
Somewhere.
And we was in the Meadows Mall, and we were talking to the guy, and I guess he was worried about getting a sale. But he let a freaking 2-year-old that was standing in between us, but kind of back, walk out the damn store. So after we're done talking, we turn around, and we're like, Jaden, he's not saying anything. So I'm like, what the hell? David, where's Jaden? He's like, I don't know. We like have asked the guy, have you seen our son? He walked in with us. Oh, the one that was standing in between you? Yeah. Oh, he walked out the store a few minutes ago. Oh, I was livid. You gonna just let a freaking 2-year-old just walk out the store and don't say, hey, y'all babies walking out the store?
Yeah, I was real messed up.
I was all over the mall, stopping people. Have you seen a little boy, little light-skinned boy?
What was he at?
He was at that freaking candy shop with the gumball machine.
No.
On the other side of the mall. So everybody just walked past the little 2-year-old in the mall, just looking at stores, window shopping,
That's why
and decided to go in a candy store.
That's why they need a leash. Honestly. All right.
That definitely was my scariest moment, though.
My scariest moment. I don't know. I got a couple. When I first found out she was pregnant, that was one of them. That was the scariest day of my life. I was in high school. We was just getting ready to have a basketball game. We were in a locker room, and she sent me a picture. Was it a picture or video? Ultrasound. It was something like that.
I think it was a picture.
A picture of the ultrasound. Then under the picture, the caption said, "I'm keeping it." For those that don't know, I thought about, abortion. I'm in high school. I'm like, man, I can't do this. I got goals.
Well, prior to that picture, though, we both thought about that.
Yeah.
That wasn't the day that I found out. We were actually going to get an ultrasound for an abortion.
Right, but you sent when she sent me the picture though, my heart like just dropped, and then I started sweating immediately. And I'm in the locker room. Game haven't even started yet, and I'm sitting there sweating. I'm like, oh shoot, we about to go out. I'm like, man. So, but I think I'm more so sweating and scared because she said she was keeping it. In my head, she was going there to, see how far along she was so we can get an abortion. And then she made that decision like, I'm keeping it. And I was like,
I was really happy when you text back and said, okay.
And I just take back and said, okay, like I can't. What I'm gonna do? I can't say, nah, yeah, no. So just like, okay. But yeah, I think that moment and Kaza, when you were pregnant with Kaza, but she ended up getting preeclampsia.
That was our second son.
Our second son. You know, she ended up getting preeclampsia. I think you were 25 weeks.
That's when I delivered.
Okay.
I don't know when the preeclampsia started, because I kept telling my doctor, I'm swelling. And he kept saying, oh, every pregnancy is different, and he knows that I eat hot sauce on everything, and it's really high in sodium. So he would tell me, stop eating so much salt. And I cut down on the salt, I cut down on the hot sauce, but I'm still swelling, and I was swelling to the point where my legs were getting cracks in them, like my skin was too tight. So I ended up going to a doctor's appointment for a whole nother reason. And they sent me to the hospital. Said I had to be. Their plan was to admit me for the rest of my pregnancy. I was only 4.5 months, and I ended up having to have an emergency C-section the day I turned 25 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Because my blood pressure wouldn't go down, and I was about to have a stroke. Now for him, they made him choose to. If it came down to it, should we save her life or the baby's life? And he had to choose, because my choice, what I told them, is to save my son. Don't save me. And they told me that was irrational, and a lot of moms are like that, so they left the decision up to him.
Save her. We can have another baby. That's how I felt. But luckily we didn't have to do that. My son came at 25 weeks. He was 12 inches. And 1 pound 11 ounces. Y'all, when I say I put my
what's happening in Vegas right now? Oh, sorry guys, the camera died.
Yeah, the camera died. So right now we're using our phone. So where were we at? What was that question?
Your scariest moment. You were talking about Kaza.
Oh yeah, I was saying like he was 1 pound, 11 ounces, 12.5 inches long, and that was terrifying. His leg was probably about big as my thumb, and like I'm not gonna ever forget that. The diaper was about this big. He still couldn't fit it. Man, that was like, some crazy stuff for me. Having to choose, you Kaza, but luckily, both of them here, so. I didn't have to make that decision. But we can get into that another time. So what was the last question?
The last question was, how long have we been together / married? And this June, it'll be 11 years with my honey and 5 years married. Our anniversary together date and marriage anniversary is on the same day, because we didn't want multiple anniversary dates to remember. So we kept it simple. But it's been 11 long years we've been together. Some good years, some not so good years.
Right, but 11 years, 5 years married. 5 years married. Yeah, that's a long time. Yeah, but man, we get a lot of questions, about our marriage. People try to compare us a lot, and I tell them, you can't do that. Because every relationship is different.
We're not perfect.
We're not perfect. We're far from perfect. There's a lot of stuff that y'all don't know. None of our, business go on social media. Nothing like that. So, everything that we do go through, we go through together and we try to work through it. But the most important thing is, willing to try, and to forgive, and work through it.
I mean, we might not put things on social media, but we are a very open couple. If anybody asks us anything about our marriage, we are going to give you the honest truth, the tea on the Hines family. We're open. We tell the truth, because our truth might help somebody. What we went through and how we overcame it might help somebody, and we're all for long-term relationships.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if any of you guys have any questions, want any advice or any insight on a situation or your partner or anything, I mean, feel free to ask. We'll answer you wholeheartedly. Try our best to make sure y'all solid.
Yeah, we're not those type of people, that gives advice, and be biased about the decision, the help that that you're asking for. Um, we try to give, be honest and be straightforward, and make sure that the decision that you are making, is the right decision, um, because there's a lot of we have family members, people that that come to us and ask us, and I have friends too that try to compare us, and I try to tell them, I don't sit there and be like, well, you need to do, you need to do this, or you need to leave her, you need to do this. We're not like that, because we done been through a lot. That's the last thing I would ever say to anybody that's in a relationship. Hey, you need to leave, because I know every situation needs to be can be worked through. You can't get over, you can't push forward, and
unless it's domestic violence.
Well, yeah,
I don't get down like that.
Well, yeah, we don't do that, but you know what I'm saying.
Domestic violence to turn really quick into a murder charge.
Yeah, but yeah, that's it. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe to your channel,
and come back and see us.
And most importantly, turn them post notifications on so you can get everything that we drop. 2021, we dropping everything. We out.
Peace.